Hello IELTS candidates, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are not going to discuss anything related to studies. Rather, we are going to discuss a quite hot topic that has been bothering the IELTS candidates, especially the Indian candidates, since the last few days. It has put the candidates in a state of panic. Now, do you really need to panic? In order to understand that, we are first going to tell you what is happening with British Council and India. Now, British Council is not banned in India. British Council and India have not broken up, but British Council has simply made a business deal with IDP and sold its business in India for 130 million pounds to IDP. All of the employees of British Council will now be shifting to IDP. They have been guaranteed that they will not be losing their jobs, but they just don't know yet what will their job be in IDP. So that is what has happened. From this month or from next month, the exact date will be in the article that I will link down in the description below. British Council will no longer be operational as an IELTS authority, and IDP will be the sole authority of IELTS exam in India. Why is this happening? The answer is quite simple, but there is no way to actually confirm it. According to some of our research, we found out that ever since the coronavirus pandemic started, the British Council has been facing financial issues, especially the centers of British Council outside of England, where the countries have been continuously undergoing lockdowns. The British Council has been facing some financial issues, and it had requested the UK government for a long-term loan in order to be able to operate in all the countries outside of England. According to one article of May 2020, British Council had to shut down 195 of the test centers across the world out of the total 223 that it used to operate. And according to another report in 2020, the month of May, British Council had to let go of a lot of employees in order to save money. Now, we can speculate that this could be the reason why the same thing is happening in India, that British Council might be facing some financial issues because of which it is no longer going to be operational in India. So no, British Council is not banned. British Council didn't do anything illegal, and if you have appeared for the exam through British Council, your results are still valid, so you don't need to panic. Now, what does it mean for you? If you have not appeared for your IELTS exam yet and you plan to appear for it in the near future, some people are saying that there is a change in the pattern of the exam. Let me tell you straight away, you do not need to panic. There is no such change that will affect you or the pattern of the exam or the way the exam is taken or the way your question answers are marked. So as a candidate, this change does not affect you. It's an operational change. It's something that is happening on the management level, and IELTS is still the same exam. You can continue your preparation just the same way you were doing. Now, when it comes to appearing for the exam in the month of July, there are a few things. If you are an Indian candidate appearing for the exam in India, there are a few things that you better be informed about. Like, if you have booked the paper-based test with British Council before 11th of July, or the computer-based test with British Council before the 25th of July, then nothing will change for you. You should just go to the exam center, appear for the exam, and you will receive your TRF in the hard copy form the same way that British Council has been operating till now. So those candidates who are appearing for the exam with the British Council for the paper-based test before 11th of July and for the computer-based test before the 25th of July, everything will remain the same for you. Nothing will change. However, if you have booked the date and if you are going to be appearing for the exam after the 11th of July for the paper-based test and after the 25th of July for the computer-based test, your authority will be changing to IDP. Now, your exam is not going anywhere. Your exam will still be held, and it will be in the same city, but we cannot really tell you if it will be in the same center. if you have booked the date after 11th of July or 25th of July, IDP will be in touch with you by 7th of July and will be giving you all the information that you need in order to appear for your IELTS test. And your TRF will be online, just the same way IDP has been doing TRFs ever since the pandemic started. So do you need to panic? No, not at all. The authority is changing, but the process is not, and nothing about the exam itself is changing. Now, what does it mean if you are an IELTS trainer who has taken the Train the Trainer certification from British Council? You too don't need to panic, okay? Your certificate will still be valid and it will still be accepted by authorities across the world, and the British Council is no longer an invalid organization. It is still valid. It is just not operational as an IELTS authority in India. After looking at all of this, what we can tell you is that there are a lot of YouTubers and a lot of IELTS gurus who are taking advantage of what has happened and putting out big banner titles and getting a lot of clicks on their videos. But the changes are on an operational level. The changes are for those who work for the British Council and those who work for the IDP or the IELTS exam in India. If you are an IELTS candidate, it does not affect you in any way. Just the difference would be that in place of British Council, IDP will be doing the work for you, and that's all that you need to know. You do not need to panic. You need to just concentrate on your preparation. There is no change in pattern, be it reading, listening, writing, or speaking. Everything is going to be the same. Don't worry. All the best. If you need any help, my IELTS dream is always there for you. Thank you and have a nice day.